Hello and welcome to the OutPower newscast. This week we're going to talk about the next Tech Talk events and the updates on the improvements of the OutSystems Forge. In Hints and How-Tos we give a peek into DevOps automation, and as it is usual, we go over the latest highlights from the OutSystems community. This week we start by talking about the next Tech Talk events. During the next 3 months we'll have 3 different in-depth Tech Talks that cover topics such as converting your portfolio to reactive, workflow builder, experience builder, and what happens next. Besides that, still in the section of in-depth Tech Talks, you can find a few more topics that are available on demand, such as UX and UI design for OutSystems and web and mobile architecture with the architecture dashboard. You can reach the mentioned Tech Talks by navigating to the page below. Following up on the recent initiative to improve the OutSystems Forge components quality, OutSystems has informed that they have already reached out for the owners of the components that do not use a supported version of the platform. And since we are now about 2 weeks from the deadline of those components being deactivated from the Forge, it is advisable, if you own a component or belong to a team, to check if your component needs to be upgraded and maintained, or if what you're trying to achieve doesn't make much sense anymore and it should be deactivated. For more information on this, you can check the forum thread at the following link. After the latest news, let's take a look at this week's Hints and How-Tos. This week in Hints and How-Tos, we're going to talk about a recent blog post from OutSystems that covers the subject of DevOps automation. In this article, we see a few examples of how applying automation to our delivery process could be beneficial. By doing this, we can increase the speed of delivery and change applications while removing bottlenecks and replace manual tasks with automation. As a added bonus, process automation introduces standardization, which reduces the chance for errors when performing manual tasks. The post also covers a few suggestions for DevOps automation tools that can be used in different stages of the development lifecycle. You can reach this blog post by navigating to this page. Now we go over to this week's selection of deployments in the Forge. Talking about the Forge, after going through this week's deployments by the community members, we have the following picks. And for our final segment, we're going to talk about this week's idea. This week on the idea segment, what grabbed the attention of the OutSystems community was a request to be able to duplicate any action within Service Studio by using the duplicate command in a dialog message instead of a copy. By doing this, we will populate the clipboard, maintaining its value while the action is being duplicated. You can share support or provide your feedback by reaching it at this ideas page. And with that last segment, we wrap up today's newscast. Thank you very much for watching, and please join us on our next edition for more OutSystems news by OutPower. Have a good day.